and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Talor Whitaker. Today we're discussing a broad range of topics from the 2019 Indiana legislative session, and joining me now with his take is Representative Ross Steele. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
This is the first time we've had you on this program, I believe.
It is.
So welcome.
Thank you.
And welcome to the State House. I would love to talk about actually how you came to this position. You were actually elected via caucus back in December of 2018.
That's right.
Which is unique, but you say there's more to that story, so tell me about it.
Well, it came about so quickly.
Yes.
It was not even on my radar to be a state legislator. I was in my second term on the city council in Mishawaka, and happy there, and comfortable there. And Joe Talor, who won re-election in House District 7 in November, resigned in December due to a job change and transfer. A position came open. I got a couple of phone calls, and I suddenly thought, oh my goodness, what is this about?
Right.
And to my wife's credit, she embraced it very quickly. She said, you really need to consider this seriously.
Yeah.
I did, and you know, 4 or 5 weeks later, here I was, being sworn in on the first day of the session.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot happened in a very short time.
A lot, exactly. Well, that's what they say. It's like drinking from a water hose, right? I mean,
exactly.
not only did you just step into the position of lawmaking, but you had gone through that process, which is probably like 2 water hoses.
Well, it is, and it's a fire hose.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, exactly.
Things are coming at you from every direction,
Yes.
and you're learning. In addition to learning the process of legislating, how bills move, you know, how to work them, how to advance them. You're also learning the process of the House. It's all choreographed. You know, how to speak, where to speak, how to move. You know, who to address. And so, and particularly that first time when you get up to speak, you're at the same time thinking of what you want to say, and oh, I hope I don't move the wrong way. I hope I don't, you know, talk the wrong talk. You know, and so. It's pretty overwhelming. Right.
It's kind of like The Greatest Showman. I mean, there's a showmanship about it.
There is.
Which is not a negative thing necessarily.
No.
It's just, it's rules. It's what you do.
Well, the thing is that, and they remind us periodically that, you know, all of our sessions are live streamed. There's a great benefit to that. But, you know, you have to talk and communicate as though you're talking to the people at home, because obviously that's who you're here for.
Right.
And so you want to be, you know, conscious of that.
Yes. Well, moving on to some of the meatier stuff here, you were an infantryman in the U.S. Marine Corps, which I'm sure has some bearing on what you're interested here now as a legislator.
Absolutely.
So talk to me about what you got working on.
Well, you know, there are issues that confront veterans every day. You know, we have about 38,000 homeless veterans, and about 20 of them commit suicide every single day. We have 900,000 veterans on food stamps, and 1.5 million veterans who are at or below the poverty level. In addition to all of that, veterans face some very specific health issues. So there are a number of concerns that I think we need to watch and be aware of and help where we can help.
Certainly, and what do you think is just the most staggering thing from as a veteran yourself, just seeing the disrepair of service after civilian life of our veterans? Well,
you know, there is a disconnect between military and civilian life, and I think that maybe that was exacerbated by the Vietnam War and the end of that war and the way veterans were treated. And veterans weren't welcomed home. They weren't embraced. They were not given credit for the service that they gave. And so now I think we're trying to make up ground.
Sure. Yes, I understand that. Well, thank you for your persistence, and they have an advocate in you, so thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us from the Indiana State House. This is Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Talor Whitaker.